think he rushed the shot a tad, and that missed everything, but Buffalo back with it. The blue and white find themselves in another precarious one-goal lead. Buffalo down low. They center. They have an open man. And a shot low and wide. Jesse Nolan, number 40, with the shot. Buffalo looking to come out from behind the goal, and they do, but a whistle blows. 7:40 to go, fourth quarter. It's Buffalo ahead, 9-8. Jack Guan. Guan to Carroll. Carroll passing out front. Mac Hansen, a hat trick today. Hansen over to Walton. Walton gets the return feed. Walton going to take it himself, cuts to the right, back to the left. Walton looking in front. He has a man, and they score. Wake again connecting. As the Walton to Guan connection works out again for Wake, and it's back to a 9-all tie. Guan's fourth of the day. Very contrasting yet very similar styles. Buffalo likes the high-low movement and finding an attacker open in front, whereas you see Wake is just a straight-on, in-your-face kind of attacking team, and they find the man in the open space and get it to him. And we're tied at 9. 6.5 left. High pass, caught nicely, Leffler. Ott sets the play as he jogs to his left, down low. Ott, ISO, one-on-one, passing down low. Gets it back. Buffalo in front. Twisting, turning, and he drops his stick. Leffler just dropped it, and he has to rush back and pick it up. Nice spin move to get away by the Deacons. And hammer to the turf. And the referees will stop play. 5.5 to go. Here comes Wake, looking to leave their home field the victors today. In a very difficult game, they were down 6-1 at one point, and every time Buffalo has taken the lead, they answer right back with another tally, and we find ourselves tied at 9. Here comes Wake. Richards in front. Walton knocked out of his stick. And he takes a shot to a Buffalo player and another whistle and a stoppage. Ball goes over to the Bulls. Here we go. Final minutes, 4:50 left in the game. Buffalo down low. Below the goal line, they move it back out left side. The blue and white, 4.5 left. In front, a shot, a save made. Passera on his knees with the stop. And he preserves the tie in the Deacons back. My mistake, Logan O'Brien in goal for the Deacons. O'Brien into the game cold, and he makes a huge save, picking up where Passera left off. Deeks in the offensive zone. The black and gold love to cut inside and find the man in the middle. Let's see where they go here. In front, Faber shot, knocked down in front. Faber had more time than he realized. And he shoots it right into a Buffalo defender. And a Wake player doubled over in pain. Trying to get a look at his number here. Looks like that's Jack Guan, who's done everything today, and he motions for the trainer to come over. He's in some pain. Walks off gingerly. Good news under his own power. And a huge blow if Guan has to come out. He has been on fire offensively today. 4 goals for the black and gold. And they will miss his goal scoring and his leadership in the final minutes. The sophomore out of Wilmington, Delaware, a huge loss for the Deacons. Wake Forest soldiering on without him. Richards to Hansen. Hansen up top again. Hansen looking down low, shooting, goal! Wake Forest. They've played back and forth with Buffalo all of the second half, and finally, Wake Forest is the one to break the tie. They now lead 10-9, under 3 minutes to go. Can Wake hold on to the lead? Their first lead since 1-0 way back in the first quarter, and it might be short-lived, and Buffalo ties it right back up. 15 seconds later, and the Bulls reach double digits. We're at 10-all, 2:38 to go. A great finish for you here on CoachesAid.com. Geoffrey Chiles in the broadcast booth. A 10-all game as we close in on 2 minutes. 2:24 to go in the game. And if the teams are tied, we will go to an overtime. Timeouts on the field, and that'll give us a chance to step out. 2:24 to go, fourth quarter. 10 goals apiece. Buffalo and Wake. Great finish for you here on CoachesAid.com.
With your attention, please. You can watch live streaming.
It's a great thing. It was fun yesterday because we're up in Nevada City, and so I was able to watch the game.
Excited to have this online, and so they can view it now and later, and people that can't be here. It's been a really cool thing.
It's a great experience. Anybody who's not had the opportunity to be here at the game, this brings the game to you.
On coachesaid.com. That's coachesaid.com.
Welcome back to Water Tower Field here on the campus of Wake Forest University. And it's the Demon Deacons and the visiting Bulls from Buffalo tied at 10 goals on both sides as we close in on the 2-minute mark. Geoffrey Chiles here with you, coachesaid.com. Thank you for joining us wherever you're watching this afternoon. Great finish for you here between these two squads who showed varying degrees of offensive prowess today and defensively as well. A 10-all game. Not the highest scoring game you'll see in a lacrosse match, but it's been a great second half, and glad to bring you the action here on coachesaid.com. Buffalo on the attack. Down low. Fake the shot. Shoots again, and Buffalo back in front. Wake takes their first lead at 10-9, and now 2 in a row for Buffalo. As the Wake Forest goaltender Logan O'Brien still disconsolately on one knee after giving that one up, and Buffalo 155 away from coming into Winston and getting a huge win on the road. Buffalo, and the play quickly blown dead. Wake has time, but not much of it. They'll have to hurry. 1:45 to go in the match. Hansen, I'm sure they'll have a play drawn up with him in some open space. He's been great for the Demon Deacons today. Richards, Hansen going to walk in. Hansen to his right. Hansen cut off. High pass behind the X. Wake with it again. 1:16 left. Wake down by 1. Richards going to go all the way to the goal and turns at the last second. The pass over. Guan had it, lost it, dropped, and racing for possession. And Guan gets to it first. That's Jim Walton. Walton has it knocked out. It goes over to Buffalo as they high step in jubilation. A huge possession there given to Buffalo. Marciali, the goaltender for Buffalo, he gives it up. And Marcius starts the play, and Buffalo trying to find it. And it goes over to Wake. Here comes Wake down by 1. Guan on the right side. Guan stops. And another whistle, and we have a timeout. 21 seconds to go. The seconds have ticked off fast and furiously at the end. And Wake, do they have a little March Madness in them? Down by 1. Wake looking for the buzzer beater. 21 seconds to go. You're watching college lacrosse on coachesaid.com. 21 seconds left on the clock. The visiting Bulls have the 1-goal edge. Let's see what Wake draws up out of the timeout to tie it. It is that time of year, time for magic, and maybe with March Madness ongoing, Wake has a little bit of magic in their pocket. Let's see what they do. Hansen gives it up to Walton, and it goes over to Buffalo. Infraction by the Deacons, and Buffalo will send a high flip, missed by the Deeks, picked up by Buffalo. And 2 and 1, and that will do it. A horrible mental mistake by Wake Forest at the end on the offensive side, and Buffalo comes into Winston, and they steal an 11-10 game. Buffalo outlasting the Demon Deacons 11-10. They rushed out to a 6-1 advantage, and we thought this will be a laugher. Wake showing some fight. They certainly have the offensive capability, and they tied it 2, 3, 4 times before Buffalo finally ending with the final goal, and Wake unable to even get a shot off in the final 20 seconds. And the Buffalo Bulls move their record to 3-0 here today in Winston after an 11-10 exciting victory. Again, thank you for joining us here today on CoachesAid.com. My name is Geoffrey Chiles. For all of our crew today, I'd like to thank them for all of their hard work. Again, our final score, Buffalo defeats Wake Forest in Winston 11-10. My name is Jeff Chiles, and thank you for watching today on CoachesAid.com.